political and economic issues. Like the textbook says, issues for Canadians. Welcome, everybody. This is the beginning of Chapter 9, Lesson 9.1. How should governments in Canada respond to political and economic issues? Let's find out. Let's stick around and let's learn something. This is it. This is the end of grade 9 social studies. This is our last chapter, chapter 9, political and economic issues. Our main focus in this chapter is going to be how should governments in Canada respond to political and economic issues. We'll be taking a look at three main focus questions while we head through this chapter. Number one, how do environmental issues involve political and economic decision making? Number two, what political and economic decisions should Canadians make to respond to climate change? And the third one is what political and economic decisions should Canadians make to protect biodiversity? We've got a whopping three questions in our vocabulary for this chapter: biodiversity, climate change, GDP per capita, gross domestic product per capita. And this is a short lesson. We only have one slide that we're going to be going through today. Biodiversity and climate change is what we're going to be going through. The image that you see here could be argued that these images are the result of climate change. Climate change is a rise in the average temperature of the Earth and is primarily caused by emissions from burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. So that is contributing to climate change. And biodiversity is the number and variety of plant and animal species on Earth. And that's including any genetic variations within those actual individual species. Species is how I said it, species. So head over to your notebooks and complete the questions for this part of the chapter.